morning, it is 5 o'clock, and time to work on becoming the man, the father that you know you're supposed to be. This morning, strength day. We've got 20 minutes of squats, maybe a little 5 a.m. squat club twist, but this is more than just a workout. This morning, we are going to take 2 minutes to prime our minds, choose our first thoughts today, do some breath work. We're going to warm up so that we don't hurt ourselves because we're getting older. We're going to get some good intensity and strength work today, and then we'll take action on our homework because this is more than just building some fitness. It's about building your life to become the best father you can. First, pre-workout. Nature's multivitamin. Give her a crack. Before we go, mental reps first. Cheers. Let's go. All right, team. Let's get after it. So first step this morning, as it is every day, is to get into a squat. So get your feet underneath the hips, sit on down. If you feel like this is the most uncomfortable thing you've ever done, grab onto a counterbalance in the form of a dog or a weight or whatever you need, or a chair or a table, whatever. Hold on so you don't fall over. While we're here, we're breathing a little bit. This may sound woo-woo, but this is it. Follow the breath work on the right, and we're gonna talk to ourselves for a minute. First thing is, I am responsible for my own life. So remember that if you've got something that you want to do, make happen, achieve, don't wait. Take action, do it. Next is, I will make time between stimulus and response. I would love to control everything, but I know that's not realistic. So can I control the things that I can? My responses, take a minute, give a better response. Next is, I have all I need to succeed today. Change your mindset from I don't have the resources to I can be resourceful with what I have. I can take the steps. I can make progress. If you think you can't, you won't. And then the last one is I choose gratitude. So I am driven. I look at the things that need work, that need fixing, that need to change, and sometimes forget the fact that there are positives in my life and in the world. So find that balance between the good and the driving forward. Ready for some strength work? Let's get after it. All right, because we're going heavy today, although we'll do it every day, but because it is workout time, we got to get her warmed up. So first step, hands on the floor, lay the body down on the ground fully, and then get her back up. We're gonna hop and clap overhead to celebrate a little bit, and then we're just gonna move here for 2 minutes. All right, we're celebrating the fact that we got up. We're celebrating the fact that we can get up off the floor. And then we have the discipline. We're creating this routine and this habit in order to not have excuses, right? If you want something in this world, in this life, be it for your own fitness or for your for your goals outside of fitness, it's not gonna happen unless you take action. You will never achieve those goals by accident, by sitting around waiting. They happen by defining them and then taking action. And that's what we are all about here on the 5 a.m. Squat Club. We get it done quickly and efficiently so that we're not trading that time with our family, right? We get up early so that we can make this happen and not say to our family, hey, I can't spend time with you because I have to go work out and work on my goals, right? My kids go to bed pretty early at night, so it makes sense. Don't stay up scrolling, right? Go to bed early so that you can carve out this time to make the progress while they're sleeping, right? And then when the family is up, you can be as present as you would like with them because you're not worrying about, hey, when am I gonna work out? And when am I gonna do that hour of homework so that my goals become reality? We're getting warm here this morning, but it's as simple as that. If you want something in your life, make time for it, and ideally don't take it away from the people that matter. All right, a little more warm up here before we get into our heavy day today. We're gonna come into a plank here, get a little bit of a hip opener, so start yourself in a plank, step outside with one foot. Take a breath if you're out of breath. Maple, don't chew that, please. And then what you're gonna do from there is take the hand that's on the bent knee side and reach it up towards the ceiling. Take a full breath there. Reach as far as you can. Come back to the plank, Maple, now. Come back to the plank and then switch sides. We're gonna get at least 3 per side here. We wanna open up those hips. Get ready to get down into that squat. Oh, that feels good. You can even just drop the hips down. Open up that back hip flexor. Oh, that's nice. And then back into the plank and switch it up. So keep moving through this. They call this world's greatest stretch. It might be 365s today, a year, Jody. I think I see that on there. If so, congratulations, amazing. I love it. Morning equipment. Oh, this side is so tight. We might just do this for an hour today. Just stay here, open up the hips. Morning, Chris. The team is here this morning. We're ready to get heavy. Okay. From there, we're going to come into our, our passive squat again. So feet underneath the hips. Relax down into it. If this is just super uncomfortable, once again, hold on to a counterbalance out in front. If it's not, go ahead and take the elbows inside the knees. Pull that chest up proud. And then take same thing as we just did. One arm up to the ceiling. We're getting the twists here. Take a full breath there. Reset the arms back in the center. Reach back up. Full breath. Take your time here. We're not necessarily trying to jack up the heart rate. We're just trying to open up the positions that we want to be in for these squats this morning. And you know we're not just going to squat. That's not very 5 a.m. squat club of us. You know there's something else coming with it too. Woo. Make sure y'all drop a congratulations for Jody on 1 year with us. All right, next one, we're just gonna get some air squats. So priming that squat a little bit more. Feet are underneath the shoulders. Arms are out in front as a counterbalance. You're thinking about sitting on the toilet behind you. Hips are going back. Knees are staying, tracking in line with the feet as opposed to this. Chest is up proud. Ideally, the hips end up below the knees and then stand or back up. So let's get 10 just nice controlled air squats before we start loading up here. Fighting for those bottom positions. Excuse me. Nice and tight midline. Ab squeeze. Waking up those hips and knees. Hopefully we're all feeling good after yesterday's kettlebell session. All right. Woo. Let's talk about this a little bit now. We got our squats this morning. So we're going to mix it up here today. We haven't, I'm not sure we've done a session like this, to be honest, yet. Basically a strength session. So we're going to go 20 minutes. But what it's going to look like is one set every 2 minutes. You're going to buy into your set with 5 burpees. Just enough to keep the heart rate up a little bit but not tire you out. And then 3 heavy squats. And then you can rest the rest of those 2 minutes. So for the squats, obviously if you've got a barbell, that is an option. But kettlebells, dumbbells, sandbags, a rock, those are all good options. Obviously you're gonna hold them slightly differently. The barbell, we'll go over here. But I'll talk about a few options there. So if you are brand new to exercise, don't worry about the front squat. Just go with that air squat. Choose a number that's going to be challenging after your 5 burpees. Simple. Otherwise, you can go 1 dumbbell in the front rack, 2 dumbbells on the shoulders, sandbag, bear hug, all good options. But for the barbell, you're going to get that thing sitting on the shoulders. Right? So I'm not holding it in my hands. It is up on the shoulders. Bar is supported by the body, and then it's just my regular squat from there. Hips down and back, ideally below the level of the knees before it's stood up. And we are going to ideally work to something heavy here. Obviously, heavy is relative. You just want that set of 3 to be somewhat challenging. Not the end of the world, but tough. And we will have 10 sets of it. So if you want to increase throughout those sets, that is a great option, as you will warm up through this. And we do have lots of time. You'll have lots of time to change the weights. So let's get a few warm-up sets in, getting up to something that's challenging to start. Obviously challenging, but doable. If you're already warmed up and ready to go, make sure you hit that like button. Thumbs up button if you haven't subscribed. Do that as well. But I don't really care about that. I just want you guys to show up here. Join us for fitness. Join us for progress. Squat always feels a little tight in the morning. We're getting there. Let me know what we're thinking about using for our implements here. What weight? What implement? Please no. I like it, guys. I like it. Covering our bases here. All right. I think this is probably where I'm going to start. Not extremely heavy, but got to let the body warm up here. Okay. So as I said, every 2 minutes on the 2. Can't see me, you're going to start with your 2 burpees. And then 3 squats. So, there we go. All right. Get our tunes back up. We got our aggressive rock metal again this morning. Let's do this. So, on go, you're going to do 5 burpees. Take a little bit of time, do your squats, and then rest for the rest of the 2 minutes. 10 seconds. I wouldn't sprint the burpees either, just move at a steady pace. 3, 2, 1, go ahead. If you want during this to do more burpees, feel free. You can turn that into 10 if you'd like. Ideally, we want about a minute rest. There's one down, under a minute. So keep that in mind as we're moving forward here. Hey, do I want to go up in weight? Do I want to increase the cardio component a little bit by doing a few more burpees? Choose your own adventure, right? If the goal is all about strength, then focus on the barbell or the sandbag or whatever implement you're using and potentially increasing the load as we go. Otherwise, you could, if you know that you're real strong and need more cardio, you could do more burpees and not worry about loading up the squat as much. 30 seconds, round 2. Right, a great time to focus on our quality of our squats. 20 seconds. Also a great opportunity to film yourself. Share it with us so I can see. Share it with us on Instagram. 10 seconds. 5 burpees. 3 heavy squats. 3. Round 2, 2, 1, go. Take a sec after your burpees, get tight. Get a couple breaths. Two down. 8 to go. Say, Amelie's here. Oh, cool. We missed you, Amelie. Been a while. The crew. All right, we're in it. We should feel pretty warmed up by now. My hair is all on my face somehow. Can always get in some more squats to just grease the groove. Maple, what are you chewing over there? Toilet paper roll. Dog. Why you gotta destroy things like that? Destruction. Dogs. You guys all got dogs destroying things there? 10 seconds. Round 3. I'm tempted to just start with my squats. 2, 1, go. Three down. 7 to go. Let's go. Just move it around in between. Try not to stand still too much. Once again, you could do some recovery squats, as Kristen Shaw would call them. Light, easy squats in between the heavy ones. Remember, take a video, share it on Instagram. We're here every day. New workout. Just join us. 30 seconds. It's kind of nice. Heart rate's a little bit lower this morning, but I'm still dripping. I think that's inevitable. It could be -10 in here and I'll still be dripping. Think. Good temperature regulation. All right. Coming up on set 4 here of 10. You can always increase the load if you want. 3, 2, 1. Oh, burpees. What am I doing? Burpees! I'm gonna forget that at least once, I'm sure. Ow. I'm gonna smash my chin on the ground. Don't think I broke my teeth or anything, that's good. Wow. Slow down, team. Don't do that. All right. We're warming up. 4 down, 6 to go. If it's feeling good, feel free to increase that load. Let me know what weight we're at, team. Are we cleaning the bar from the floor? Do we all have a squat rack? Where are we at here? How's this feeling? Hopefully the burpees aren't taking too much out of you. and they just feel like a nice warm-up for your set of squats. So that's the goal. If they're jacking you up, you could always go 4 or 3 burpees. Excuse me. 20 seconds. Perfect way to start your day, team. Let's go. 10 seconds. Ready for burpees. This will be halfway after this one. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Getting heavy here. Take your time. Get focused. That's halfway. 5 more to go. That one felt pretty heavy. Walk around and breathe. Try not to stand still. Hell yeah. Don't start thinking about your homework yet. Let's get focused here for our last 5 sets. Think about it, not a bad amount of volume. We're gonna get 50 burpees and 30 good hard squats. That's a good way to start the day. And just think, if you're going to the gym, you commute there and back. Break this up. If you're not doing it like this, this is a 3-hour endeavor. We're gonna be done in 20 minutes. So if you're tight on time, like don't commute to the gym, join us, do it at home. 10 seconds, burpees. Set 6 coming up, 4 after. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Six down, 4 to go. Woo! Not easy. Legs are getting tired for sure. Perfect. Right where we want to be. If these feel easy, make them harder either by increasing the load or doing an extra rep or 2. And then breathe. 30 seconds. 4 more sets. I definitely need to do more strength work. That is a area of improvement for me personally. Some of us it's cardio, some of us flexibility. Strength for me. 10 seconds. Ready. Back to burpees in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right. Get tight before your squats. Oh man, that's getting hard. 3 more sets. Wow, that's hard. You got it, team. 3 more to go here. Yeah, I agree, Chris. Congrats, Jody. 365. Incredible. Here's to the next 365, eh? You know, we're not slowing down. 20 seconds. I feel like I want to slow down now, though. 15. Back to burpees. In 10. Sweating here. All right. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Slippery over here. All right. It's getting tough, team. Last 3 sets here. Oh, damn. 2 more. Wow, it's getting rough. Knees getting a little cranky as well. 2 more sets, team. A lot more heart rate than I was expecting. 30 seconds. Catch your breath. Second last set of squats coming up here, team. Remember, if you haven't hit that thumbs up button, do it. Let's tell YouTube that we're crazy. 3, 2, 1. Burpees. Almost forgot about those again. All right. Take some time if you need it before your squats. Definitely do. Make them count. One more. Hell yeah. We're gonna do it, team. Consider taking a video. Consider setting up your camera. Get a video of your last set of squats. See if they look like what you think they look like. Hopefully they do. 30 seconds. Last round. Feel free to take more of that 2 minutes to rest before you squat. 20 seconds. Woo! Let's go, team. 10 seconds. We're doing it. Last one here. Burpees in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Remember, if you're with us in the live stream, hang out for homework and protein. All right, last set. Take your time. Get it within the 2-minute window, but take your time. It almost sounds like Iron Maiden a little bit. I like it. All right, last set. How long am I taking here? A minute. Wow. Hell yeah. Finish up that set, team. Amazing work. Walk around, catch your breath. Incredible. 20 minutes. Strength, conditioning, no gym required. So simple. Simple, not easy, but this is the way to build your fitness. And if you stick around, we'll talk about how to build the rest of your goals. But stick around. Walk around, cool down, unload your barbell if you use one. Amazing work, team. Just give me 1 minute here. Don't run away. Start thinking about that homework. Right? Think about those goals that you have. You know, maybe lay on the floor, take a moment to breathe, and think about that. Think about what goals you have that aren't getting any attention. That's what the rest of this program is about. It's about carving out time to build your goals. All right, let's cool her down. All right, so we're gonna get into let's do a couch stretch here today, as we were all about the squats and the hip flexors. So if you've got a mat or a towel or anything, put that against the wall, and we're gonna step out in front here with 1 foot. So what you wanna do is get one shin more or less up against the wall, depending on how tight you are, and then from there, the other foot's gonna step out in front. Maple go. And we're gonna hang out there. If that's too much, just bring that back knee away from the wall a little bit. And what you can do is bring the chest up if you want a little more quad, or keep the chest down and drop the hips if you want a little more hip flexor there. And while we're here, we'll briefly just talk about, we can talk about strength and the idea that, cardio is great and endurance is great, but if you don't have that top end strength, that's a buffer. The way that I look at strength is, if your daily requirements are here and your capacity is there, you have no buffer. But if your daily requirements are here and your fitness is here, your strength is here, you've got a buffer for safety. And, if something is out of position or whatever, you have that buffer so that you're not getting hurt, you're not inefficient. So that's why, top end strength is important. And a lot of people think that, well, I don't need that, right? I'm never gonna need to lift that heavy, and you probably won't. But if you can only lift as heavy as you need to, then you have no buffer. You're at much higher risk when you have to go actually do something. So let's switch sides. Grab your egg. Dog is the worst. Let's get ourselves a little bit of post-workout protein here. Obviously, this is not enough. This is 6 grams of protein. I will definitely want to get more afterwards, but great way to start it off. I got dog hair all over me. Maple, down. So, we'll talk about our homework in a sec, but if you got an egg, grab yourself an egg or just some protein in general. Give it a real crack. I'm going to get a lot of dog hair in here. This is not exciting. Cheers. Take care of yourself. All right, so switch sides on the couch stretch if you've not. And we're going to talk homework for a minute. Raw eggs are a funny taste, my friend. All right, so after workout, we're not just going to throw this away, right? We don't want to take this progress, this clarity, this calm in the body and go and scroll on our phones. We take this next hour. It's 5:38 a.m. right now till 6:38, so 1 hour before 7 o'clock, and just take your goals, define them, right? Find out what you want in your life. Give it some thought. If you don't know what it is, then that's your homework today. Define that goal and then break it down into the one step that if you did that step over and over again, you would achieve that goal, right? The one thing that by doing so makes all other decisions or actions easier or unnecessary. Does that make sense? And then if you just do that task, do that step over and over again, you build the staircase to the life that you want. So here's a quick clip. Yesterday, we went to the Aviation Museum. It was my mom's 70th birthday. And so we chose a museum. Personally, this is my favorite just because I used to fly and it brings me back a little bit. I had a commercial pilot's license at one point in my life. So here's the Aviation Museum. You got some training aircraft from the military, some search and rescue, some jets, and then some history there. So pretty neat. Point obviously is not that, you should do that. The idea is just that you can build whatever life you want, right? To decide what you want out of your life and move in that direction. Otherwise, you're going to have somebody else's life. You're going to have some other default that you didn't choose. So choose your goals and then just join us and take action every day. We're here every day. Today's day 482 of the 5 a.m. Squat Club, day 365 for Jody. I know a whole bunch of you have been here for a long time, so I love it. So take action on your goals, right? Don't skip this step. It's easy, now to go and eat and get distracted by your phone, whatever. But don't throw away this clarity. Take an hour, do your homework. That's how you'll build your life. I love it. Chris, 2 fried eggs for me this morning. I can't do raw. Yeah, I don't always do raw. This is just, this is a new thing. Quick and it's easy, and I'll probably have, generally I have between 10 and 2 dozen eggs per day, so I will definitely get some more eggs in. Steve, homework has layers and is fluid when life throws curveballs. Yeah, I would say keep the homework consistent, right? And you can have homework for each area of your life. You might have a one thing for your relationships. You might have one thing for your business. You might have one thing for your home. And within each one of those, you've got one action step, right? And what you can do is different points in your life might prioritize different goals, right? You may be in a phase where, the goal is 100% career oriented, and that's the homework step until that thing is changed or achieved, right? So you can always have, multiple one things, but not in the same category. And you can take those multiple one things and depending on where you're at and what's most important, define the one thing. But either way, love it. Steve, love aviation too. Got my avionics degree. Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah. I went and got a private and commercial pilot's license with the hopes of becoming a military pilot and went through most of that process. And here we are. All right, team. You guys have been fantastic. I love you guys. If you are members of this channel, amazing. I love you guys. I appreciate it a ton. Really keeps us going. And, I love you guys. So if you're not a team member, join the team. Otherwise, just hit that thumbs up button and join us tomorrow. I love you guys. Hope to see you all tomorrow. Peace.